Oh, how me no, or Trat and welcome back to Trat Plays Final Fantasy Legend 2. So I picked up a bunch of money. I don't actually plan on buying the Giant's armor quite yet, because to be honest, that's armor that's good for most of the game. So we'll just go along and see what happens. So Trat and Nagi picked up a bunch of stats. Their strength, and agility, and defense is still not that great, but at least their magic is pretty fantastic. Well, Nagi's agility is good. She's got a weakness to fire that I'm gonna try and get rid of. So I did some poking around off screen, looking at various, mutant strats, and I discovered that there's actually an ability that completely missed me somehow, which is that, there's an ability, called, there's an ability which is Resist All, but I thought that that was only available on certain armors and stuff, and it turns out that's a straight-up ability that mutants can acquire. So I'm gonna try and get it. Like, I'm not gonna save scum or anything, but I'm gonna at least make an attempt at acquiring it. Let's see, is there anything else here? I'm gonna be grabbing a heal staff at some point, because that casts Cure on everyone, from what I understand. I never used it, but I've never used it before, but from what I understand, that should work. Whoops, I ended up outside. I went too far. Thunder you, fire you. Okay, cool. So somebody just lost Blitz and acquired Quake, resistance to Quake damage. Okay, what have you got for me? Okay, some guy called Johnny knows nothing. People say that Johnny used to be a giant. Okay, well, he apparently doesn't know anything, so that doesn't help me. Hello there. Hey, Dad, remember me? No. Got thunder, yay! Not a kid anymore, Dad. I'm an adult too. Okay. Yes. Well, that's too bad, because I'm pretty confident you are. But whatever. So yeah. The other thing of interest is... this is completely unrelated to Final Fantasy Legend 2. This is just something I stumbled across in my own personal life. I've been trying to figure out how to run a ROM ISO of, Breath of Fire 3. Yay, secret door. And I have always, like, I've tried from, like, multiple locations, and every time I pulled down the ISO, it was, the frame was the render was very jittery. And I could not, for the life of me, figure out how to fix it. So I sat down and started looking around online and whatnot, and people are like, yeah, this thing is really, really bad. Ah, gosh dang it. And, like, I kept searching and searching, and... wait a second, why did my altar order switch? Why did my alter order switch? That's weird. Okay. But I'm saving that. Thunder and fire. But I did some searching around online, and this is gonna be a bunch of techie speak. But, the problem was that, the reason why the frame was jittering is because for some I don't understand why, but from the sound of it, when they made Breath of Fire 3, it's actually rendering 3 times, or something to that effect, which makes no sense from a programming standpoint. For those of you who don't know about video game programming and whatnot, there is a technique called render to texture, which is you will the image you see on screen has actually been drawn a couple of times. So like as the renderer goes through and starts as the renderer sits down and starts drawing everything, you can actually have it draw onto a texture instead, and that just gives the it gives the programmers more freedom over how things appear. So like post-processing effects and whatnot, lighting. If you have any fancy lighting, then you might do that, etc. Blurring will be done that way as well. So like if you play for example, a racing game, like in a racing game, if there's like multiple degrees of speed, like as you start going faster, the point of view will zoom out a little bit, so that you can see more, and then they'll blur the screen a little bit, and it'll trick your brain into thinking that you're going faster, even if you're not necessarily going all that more quick. Kill the robot. Actually, blizzard all of you and flame all of you. But for some, but usually though, like when you're rendering a texture, you only do it to like one location, like you only do it to like 1 or 2 locations. But for some reason, Breath of Fire 3, from the sounds of it, is rendering the exact same thing to 2 separate locations, and then is trying to draw both on the screen at the same time. That's super, super weird. Like, there is no reason for that at all. When I figured out that that's supposedly what the problem was, I was like, okay, so the problem is that it's trying to render multiple things on top of each other at once. So, the idea I came up in my head was, if that's the problem, then in my emulator, I'll just tell it to skip rendering every other frame or so. And so I put it on auto to see if auto is smart enough, and it's not. But that's fine. And I was like, okay, so auto didn't work. And then I go like, okay, so let's, if the problem is actually what I think it is, and that it's trying to render like 3 things at once, then I'll just have it skip every 2 frames. And that didn't work quite right. It didn't work quite as I expected. So then I'm like, okay, fine, I'll try just having it skip every other frame. So it'll skip, it'll render the first frame, skip the second frame, or the first, skip the second. And it completely and totally worked the first time. My mind was blown. I was like, really? It's all that had to be done here? Really? Now, that being said, there's still one problem with it, and it's the main menu. Even if I'm skipping rendering on every other frame, the main menu still has that problem. Like, I can save and play the game just fine, but the main game itself still has that problem. But that's totally okay, because I can deal. Like, I can see just enough to figure out where new game and load game are, so it's not that big a deal. But I just find it hilarious that everybody's like, oh man, we can't fix this problem, and then it's like, I wonder if I can just tell the emulator to skip every other frame, and then it works. I love stuff like that in programming. And like, I was talking with one of my friends about it, and she's like, oh my gosh, if it was me, I never would have figured that out. And it's like, okay, I guess it doesn't seem that bad because of the fact that I am a programmer, but Okay, so Zero gets a shield upgrade. Awesome. And we have shoes. Gator shoes. I don't remember what stat they boost. Apparently strength. So... no, my defense goes down. Defense goes down. Okay, so I'm gonna equip the Gator shoes for now. Awesome. Let's sell everything that we're not using. We're not going to use any more of these silver. Don't need that. I need Micron. Okay. So we are good to go. Yeah, let's go. Okay, so now we need to head back to Kai now that we can shrink. You know what, I don't need to fight. These guys are not worth it. I need to save my energy for Kai. Used Micron and became small. We are now inside Kai's body. It's actually a really interesting place, I like it. The problem is I don't remember the layout of Kai's body at all. I'm not saying I don't know the layout of a body. Okay, so we go to the head last. Well, at least we know that. So there's like multiple parts of Kai's body that I need to go hang out in and get rid of the bad problems. It's cold to you, blizzard, and flame. Battle, SMG, thunder, fire. Battle the samurai, Colt the rhino, and kill the conjurer with magic. It worked. Oni and Woodman. Let's see. Axe the Woodman, SMG you, Thunder you, Fire you. Nagi got HP. So, the cool thing I like about this area is that it actually does loosely resemble the body, both on the, I guess, the hub of the body, as well as in the body parts themselves. No, let's Colt you, and Thunder, and Fire. Is it this finger? No, it's farther over. Let's see, Battle... SMG you, and Thunder you, and Fire you. Ask him a question. SMG the Onis, Thunder, Fire. Hey, got rid of the weakness to fire and replaced it with the spell itself, so that's great. In the thumb. Dang it. So it's in the... let's see, I'm in the left. So, ring finger. Yeah. I had to think about that for a second. There it is. Oh cool, it automatically kicks me out, so I don't have to worry about finding my way back. Let's do the right arm now. Battle you, Colt, Thunder, Fire. Battle, Colt, Thunder, Fire. Battle, SMG, Thunder, Fire. Okay, let's try going down this finger. Whoops, not gold axe. SMG, thunder, and fire. Yay, got it right on the first try. Battle, SMG. Actually, no, I'll just Colt it and then thunder and fire. Wow, HP increase of 20. That's a lot. Got Blitz. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Where in your foot is the Magi? Oh, there it is. One, two, four down. Battle, Colts, Blizzard, Flame. Looks like we might just make it after all. And we are getting a ton of stats in here. Oh my goodness. You're not gonna see me complain, but it's quite a lot. Oops, not Blizzard Thunder, because it's a single target. Well, it's a single stack target. And... that being said, Nagi's running a little low. I may have to jump out and heal up before finishing. I hope it's not the case. Got a gun. I mean, even X is running low on ammo. Now you got some magic. Who needs healing? Let's have Trat heal. Whoops, that was a waste. There we go. Nice patched up. Gosh dang it. There it is. Ooh, wow. We are running really low on HP. Yeah, this place isn't exactly kind to robots, and the problem that Nagi's having is just that her defense is low, and her HP isn't as high as Trat's. We are running really low on ammunition and spell charges. Nagi lost Blitz and got Cure. Awesome! I was hoping for other spells though. Ah, there it is. Okay, you need to start using your bow. Got Thunder. Okay, so that just leaves the heart, and then I will leave at that point to go heal up, because we need it really bad! More for spell charges than anything else. Did anybody get hurt badly? Yes. Don't use up the last one, because I don't know if it's going to disappear or not. Bow, thunder, fire. Gosh dang it, not even 2 steps. Okay, I'm gonna leave and heal up. Oh my gosh, this is going so badly. Ooh, that was close. Heal you. There we go. Can you heal me up? Nope, okay. I was hoping I could finish all that in one run, but considering I didn't actually upgrade my equipment when I went to the Giants World, I guess it's understandable. Actually, no, I'm gonna heal up as much as I possibly can. That way I can heal for free, because healing for free is the best. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Healing for free is the best. Okay, so all that's left now is Kai's heart and then her brain. Ah, those are the numbers I like to see. 15s and 25s. Oh, when I was poking around for some mutant strats, I also found some cool glitches and whatnot. I'm not going to be using them because they really just break the game's difficulty. So, if you want to see those, you'll have to look someplace else, because I'm not going to mess with them. Like, some of them are, if I do them incorrectly, would actually break the game completely, which would suck. Battle U, SMGU, Blizzard, and Flame. Hello there. Kai's cell is guarding a Magi. Oh my gosh, it's so many of them. 6 Phagokite. Maybe. I hope that's what it is. And once again, the SMG carries the day. Okay. And we got mana. Going after Magi in the next world. Wish you luck. So long. Okay. So what is not mentioned here is that Kai is, or I may have skimmed through it, but Kai is now no longer able to cast magic. Removing the Magi from her body has absolutely wrecked her. So, yay, we did it! I guess. Get out of here. Why do you... Oh, okay, I thought you messed around with my altar order again. I was about to say, it's like, why are you messing around with my altar order? Stop that. This should be the Giant's World. And this should be the new place. Yep, okay, so we are now in a new place. I believe that this is Apollo's world, right? Let me look around real quick, make sure I'm right about that. Yep, this is Apollo's world. That's his palace right over there. We will pick up here next time. Hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Until then, Junna.